All right, 5 o'clock on a Friday. Let's do this. Let's hit the books. Part of the Hammer Betting Network, sponsored by FanDuel. Alongside the man, the myth, the legend himself, Joey Knish. Producer Barber's in the house with us. I'm merely Brad Powers. Before we get to, looks like we're just going to get the super chats today, the way you guys have fired into the show. So we already appreciate you with that. Before we get all those questions, before we add a bunch of best bets, we got a ton of them for you guys. Before we get all that, let me remind everybody, let's pay some bills. We are indeed brought to you by FanDuel. We love FanDuel. And right now, if you're fired up about Saturday, FanDuel's got a boost for you that you don't want to miss. It's called Boosting with the Boys, and it's giving everyone a college football profit boost every single week, whether it's, a big matchup, Southern California against Notre Dame, whether it's Michigan against Washington, LSU-Vanderbilt, which we're doing the noon halftime show tomorrow on, a wild parlay you're cooking up, whatever you feel like it's going to feel good to boost with the boys. So here's how it works. Each week, FanDuel is giving everyone a profit boost to use on college football. No opt-in gymnastics, no invite-only nonsense. Everybody gets the boost. We're talking real games, real teams, real Saturdays with an extra payout on the line. It's easy, it's fun, and it's only on FanDuel. What you need to do, go to FanDuel.com/hitthebooks. That's FanDuel.com/hitthebooks. Download the app, check out the Boostin' with the Boys offer, and get in on the action. Disclaimer, you must be 21 plus and present in select states. For Kansas in affiliation with the Kansas Star Casino, or 18 plus and present in D.C., Kentucky, or Wyoming. Often required. Bonus features and non-withdrawable profit boost tokens. Restrictions apply, including any token expiration and max wager amount. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Visit FanDuel.com/RG. Call 1-888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org/chat in Connecticut or visit mdgamblinghelp.org in Maryland. Hope is here. Visit gamblinghelplinema.org or call 1-800-327-5050 for 24/7 support. Massachusetts, call 1-877-8-OPE New York or text New York in New York. Knish, my man, what's happening?
What's happening?
We do have to report another best bet winner during the week. Nice outright winner for Arkansas State against the old Blue Horseshoe. So that was nice. That
was very nice. I will say, I thought there was a lot of missed opportunities for them in that game. I thought they were. I mean, that's one of those. We try and be objective. That was the 100%. I think they deserve to win the game outright. And 100% the right side there on 7.5. You know what? We talked a little bet regret. I knew Delaware State shouldn't have been a favorite last night on the road. I know, or Delaware shouldn't have been. We talked about it. I know you were leaning
like Delaware State.
Yeah, there were some threes there. So yeah, that was one.
Probably missed out FIU as well. They got out to 10 on Western Kentucky.
Yep. Jenkins was obviously a go, and I mean,
with he's a go, that should not have been anywhere near 10.
No, I totally agree with you. And I bet where's Shane? I should better see Shane in here this week with his Western Kentucky every week. Finally,
who's winning that conference?
Man,
I have no idea. It's a different answer every week.
I seriously like. I don't think Jacksonville State obviously 3-0 on the top, but man, I'm like.
I do like Cam Cook. I mean, he's a former 5-star. It's playing like his life depends on it right now.
Next week, Western Kentucky at Louisiana Tech.
That's the winner there. He'll be the favorite.
Yeah, I would say that's probably an elimination game to make the championship. And then we'll see. I mean, Kennesaw's still undefeated. Man, I don't know.
Kennesaw. Maybe it's Kennesaw. I don't know. They destroyed Louisiana Tech. And then we mentioned Jacksonville State at the top. If you go back last week, they probably should have lost to the worst team, Sam Houston State. I don't know. You mentioned the field goal. I should cue this up. They were at their own 25-yard line with 15 seconds left on a 4th down. They ran it. And again, they were still able to line up for a game-winning field goal and win that game over a terrible Sam Houston State team. And oh, yeah, by the way, me, you, and Barb, if we were in the crowd, we'd have doubled it the other night at Sam Houston State.
Yeah, oh no, that was, I got to tell you, 670 for an FBS game. I know it was at some soccer stadium, I think where the Dynamo play or something from campus, but 670?
I can't believe they reported it as that.
I know. Does the Ohio high school football game you're going tonight going to draw more than 670?
Yeah, they'll draw 4,000 or 5,000.
Yeah,
so
6 7. Yeah, I don't know. The kids. I don't know where. I can't believe I honestly I can't believe they reported that, but man, that is as rough as it gets. 2 Texas schools. I know they suck, but 670. Look, that's. I mean, I don't know. Any event in any sport gets more than that these days.
Any event. I mean, baseball, basketball, anything. I mean, pretty bad. I'm glad, like you mentioned, I'm glad they had these games though, because we can bet on them.
Yep.
We can win some money. Although I didn't have anything on that game. Oh yeah, I did. I had UTEP, but it was a terrible.
I did not either in that one. And nice to see that UTEP finally went full Locklear and just like yeah. I mean, probably a month too late, but the Malachi Nelson thing, dead. Yeah, dead and dead.
Again, he would not even be the starting quarterback at the high school game I'm going to. And we're talking the lowest level of Ohio. So not like D1. Best bets, let's recap them because I got to talk to you about one. What's going on with it? Tonight, I'm bringing it up because we do have one tonight, Minnesota plus 9.5. Markets agreed with us there. Love that. Yeah. We got advantage of that.
Yeah, I'm glad we took because you know what? I'm glad we didn't wait for 10 because I didn't think 10 was going to show and then back down to 7. Boy, the Cardinals team tonight has been serious.
Yeah. 10.5 now. More than a few. We're less than 2 hours away. Let's see what's happening. I would be more interested in Miami.
I agreed with early FanDuel.
I would agree with 14, not all the money today.
I'm like, man, it's getting right. It's getting rich now.
A lot of North Carolina support tonight.
Yes.
I never thought we'd see a 7.5. We'll wait this one out and see what's going on there. I would be more interested, obviously, in fading that and taking Cal. So we'll see at that. But I am happy that we gave that one out. Another one we gave out Purdue, although it looks like Mr. Muscles likes Northwestern. You could still get 3.5.
Yeah, I actually one of my guys played some Northwestern too, and then was trying to get flex on the market there. I love Purdue at 3.5.
Love it. It's available right now at our friends at FanDuel if you want Purdue plus 3.5. Love that bet. It's one of my favorite bets of the week. But the one I want to talk to you about, it's a college show, and we'll get to the super chats in a second. What's going on with this Detroit Tampa Bay game?
I'm a little I will say I am surprised to see this go back out with the Brown and then with some of the Buccaneers. I know it looked like Evans was going to go, but now sixes, a couple sixes out there. We'll see where that closes, but I agree. I am a little shocked.
That seems very rich on Detroit. I know it's a bounce back spot, and it's Dan Campbell, and you think sooner or later Tampa Bay lay an egg, but that's very rich there.
For the Lions. Right now the Lions secondary.
Yeah, I mean it's compromised.
It's really compromised. It's real brutal. So I can't get to six here.
All right. We got a best bet on it. You know that?
Oh, I'm aware. Man, I know.
All right.
Lions 30-25 final. Lions.
We have it 5.
Oh, I thought we had 5.5.
I think I wrote down 5.
Oh, well, 30-26.
All right, I'll check. Barb, correct me if I'm wrong. I think we have it at 5. Juiced 5 too. Oh my God. There we go with our bet.
That's what we get for dabbling into the big league.
That's what we get. Shouldn't have done. That's on both of us. You for bringing it up, and me like, yep, that's your team, So let's best bet it. That's damn me for doing that. Oh well, I will be rooting for Tampa Bay there. Mitchell in the chat, he starts it off. He's one of our best viewers. Canadian 27.99. Missed the last episode, the last couple live shows. We missed you too, Mitchell. With Thanksgiving and a Jays game. Knish asked my location in Canada last live show I made. 3 hours west of TO is at Toronto, a small town called Brockville. Thoughts on Ball State Akron over-under and UNLV over-under. Rest in peace, Stash.
R.I.P. Stash. Good old Brockville, Ontario. I'm just looking at, I don't know.
Oh, you're looking it up? Jeez, somebody's a stalker.
I was gonna say,
No, I'm
just a smooth 6.5 hours away from Joey K. So Mitchell, maybe I'll see you on the weekend. Yeah, but
Akron ball. I haven't done anything. I'm a little surprised Akron's flipped a favorite here. I know Ball got destroyed last week. At current right now at our friends at FanDuel, I lean Ball State plus 1.5. Nothing on the total. I probably lean under. The other game.
that's
Go
what I
ahead.
was gonna. I kind of lean under on the total as well, but at current, Mitchell, I hate to not get. I don't say a side or total. Not super interested in that one. I gun to my head, I would lean Akron, but
right.
not enough in that one for me to play it. And then UNLV total.
I like the over.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Somebody that what my buddy calls the hidden man, the mysterious man. I don't know. Did you see? I don't know who's behind all the under money. The mysterious guy, but because I saw some support for over, but the market says different.
Yeah, market, man.
And it was even getting bet down today.
I know. Yeah, 60.5.
Yeah, I don't get it. Favorite takes. I don't understand the correlation. Favorites taking money, unders taking money. I don't know. I think it'd be more of a fade against UNLV's defense than anything.
Yeah, and you know what? What number would you have you done anything on the side in that one either?
No.
I
14, I did, but nobody cares about what I bet a week or two ago. 14, I'd be more interested in the dog. Calandria they can run around and do stuff. I really liked what I've seen from them offensively. I'll have to check the weather. Is it weather related? I haven't dived into that game. I know the front's really going to impact more the middle of the country, Arkansas up through, a state of Indiana and all that tomorrow.
Yeah, but weather looks good in Boise for
let's
tomorrow.
see where this is tomorrow. It's an afternoon. It's an early start time for out there. Let's see tomorrow's halftime show. LSU-Vanderbilt. We will do the halftime of that one. We'll also keep an eye on that big Michigan-Washington game with Sharon Moore and his blue collar on the line. I don't know there.
And there's also, I don't know how much I'm putting into this, but there were some whispers around town from some of the insiders that things are not great in the old locker room. So I don't know. It didn't come from it came from some of the other services, which I'm not. If it's not a Sam Webb, I don't know. But
Webb. Scam Webb. We got all of them. Who's the other
I don't,
guy?
man.
He's not even the worst. The worst guy is EJ Holland for Michigan.
He's the worst.
The worst. I would argue he's the worst of anybody covering any team.
I know. He's intolerable. The worst. But yeah, I will say I don't think Sharon's gone. I would be surprised if Wink Martindale's your defensive coordinator next year.
We'll see. It could get bad. If he's not the guy, you cut.
No, that's fair. And you know what? Like you said, if you lose this week, that's going to ratchet up.
Yeah, it's really. They should win. After this week, it should be slam dunk. They should be winning these games, but we'll see. Things aren't great there. But Mitchell, thank you for that. Out of those two games, I would say UNLV over is what we're looking at. And again, we might even best bet it tomorrow.
Little hesitant to go against the mark, but at 60.5, I wouldn't have played it over 61. At 60.5,
you want to best bet it now?
I'm on the fence. I really am.
All right, I'm on the fence too. All right,
that's a strong lean. I'll call it that at the moment.
Well, I'll be honest with you. What I've seen in the market is sometimes the Friday moves even go further on Saturday on game day.
Yeah. That's kind of keeping me from best betting it. Is do we even get a 59 or something tomorrow?
Yeah, that's what we're gonna.
I don't know. Zach, I tend to agree with you. That's 50. I think 60.5. It kind of is bottom out.
So do you want to best bet? I'm okay best betting it.
You know what? They call it game. Let's go. Give it to me.
All right. You want to be Boise State over 60.5. Go. Friends at FanDuel have 60.5. I'm almost painted 60.5 at the domestic shops. Over 60.5 best bet. There you go, Mitchell. Appreciate you, bud. Matt Ends next up. Super chat, $5. Army. Any best bets out of Hawaii plus 2.5, Central Michigan plus 3.5, or ODU plus 2.5? I like them all. Favorite one of the bunch. probably would be Central Michigan plus 3.5. Although I didn't time that one right. It was 4.5. What was about 36 hours ago.
Yeah.
Didn't time that right. My bad. I like ODU, but the market, again, a lot of people like ODU, but the market got that. That's not good. It's definitely a big time go at 3 if it ever gets there.
I would say that to me is like if we're gonna do ODU as a best bet, it's got to be 3, and maybe we'll see it. What time's that kick tomorrow? That's a 3:30. Maybe we'll see it at some point tomorrow. But I agree that
What about Hawaii? I hate betting them off the island.
Too. I know. I was just gonna use your 1990s handicapping line, but I think Colorado State is kind of on the come up, and Hawaii now not on the mainland, coming to the mainland. I'll be honest with you, I would lean Colorado State at the other. I haven't gone in on that one yet, but it'd be Colorado State or nothing for me.
Power ratings like Hawaii. My power ratings when I say that. I'll check weather. I kind of like the over in that game too, because I think the offense is starting to get going for Colorado State with the new quarterback last couple games.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not looking to you know what, we went on them last week. I think they're a play on for me right now, even though Hawaii's playing better football. But you factor in the Colorado State trending up and the Hawaii travel, and
understandable. Miguel's got a couple of $1.99 super chats, and he's asking our thoughts on TCU -3, Arizona -1, Connecticut -1. TCU, if you like them, and I do it like them, you don't.
I do.
2.5. A juice.
You want to go head to head at 3?
I'm not going head to head. I think it should be 3. So,
you know what?
2.5 at our friends at FanDuel, I think.
2.5 head to head.
All right, 2.5 head to head. There we go.
I'll take the.
All right.
I'm going Baylor.
And his other ones, Arizona -1, Connecticut -1. Did that flip on me? I haven't looked at that game.
I think you can get.
No, you can get Miguel. Love you, man. You got to get the best. Don't even listen to us. Just shop and get the best number. You can get even 2 on that game, +2, not minus, plus.
Yeah.
I think Connecticut's the sharper side there.
Agreed.
I haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah. No, we're in you. Like, totally agree with on the UConn side, but with BP, don't bet. I don't know what book in you might be in Connecticut. I don't know what Connecticut PPH is dealing -1, but get yourself a plus sign on that because there's +2, +1.5 everywhere.
Did you do anything Arizona Houston?
Nothing on that for me.
The market would tell you Arizona's a sharp side, but I don't know. I'm not rubber stamping them on an early start time. I would lean actually Houston at +1.5 at current there. All right, I haven't done anything though.
No, me neither. And I'm probably not. I like, when we talk whether we're close or something, that's when I don't think I'm involved in without a massive move either way that I don't think's coming. It's kind of a game I wasn't looking to get stay whenever we're ready.
A good game for, I haven't said this in a few weeks. Good game for a data point.
Yes.
It is. It just is. I mean, I want to see, who's going to take that next step. Both are definitely improved this season, but they've had some tougher losses, especially Arizona last week. Should have beaten BYU. So we'll see. Jacob C in the chat, $4.99. Rutgers +17.5. Also take Vols first quarter over 13.5. Lock it and leave it for a Vegas Dave with Whale Nuke. Rutgers, I mean, a lot of money on Oregon. I could lean over +17.5. I did bet the over in that game. That's what I like more than anything. Did you do anything there? And the Tennessee-Alabama game, believe it or not, I haven't bet.
No, I haven't. You know what? I will say, just overall, the volume this week is down for me.
I think it's down for a lot of people.
Yeah.
I just know because nobody was releasing anything. I think everybody was like a standoff on who was releasing stuff.
I would agree. Where just volume's down, so that's why we're not trying to. It's just we're not trying to shut it down here after a nice start to the season. But I will say the volume is definitely down. And I know I see people in the chat duck there. Yeah, shortest card of the week. I would agree. And you know what we haven't seen is, to your point, a lot of the massive moves either way, which on some, on Friday show, we've had a lot of plays on Friday, unlike years past where you get some moves back. But yeah, so there's going to be a number of games where we're just not involved. I agree with Tennessee and Bama not in on that one.
I think we said on Monday, lay 7, take 10. We're
right
dead smack in the middle. One of the biggest games of the weekend. It hasn't even moved.
Did I give you 2.5 on TCU? Motherfucker, it's painted 3. I didn't look at the board.
Yeah. That's why I was like, go.
You know what? I got.
I've given you a couple, and you know that. We'll go at 3. All
right.
Yeah, because it's painted at 3 everywhere. And plus, I don't want to jinx the. You like Baylor quite a bit. We'll get to that in a little bit. We won't. We'll see what we got. Back to the chat. I do want to get to one game. I can't believe there's a line out there. I just see 4-1-1. If you're paying attention, and you would probably guess what game. Moses.
I know.
Do you see it? You just want to get to it instead of playing. 4-1-1, which leading indicator, I would say, right? Book.
Yeah.
10.5. 10.5. When did that pop?
I know.
When it doesn't immediately go back. Oof. It's been up there for 40 minutes. Oof. Yeah, that one. I've been telling people that, SC. I've told them, if you want to bet SC, you better wait, because Notre Dame money has been coming every
week. Hard
every
the
week.
Last few weeks.
And it's still coming.
I tell you, and you know what? I looked, the MGO blog, great Michigan site, to kind of deep dove into the Michigan game every week. I don't think the USC defense is what I'll call fixed by any means. And so offensively, they were great. Absolutely diced up Michigan, diced up Wink. Defensively,
no, they got issues.
I think they still got issues. And Underwood didn't play well, and Michigan missed some opportunities. I don't think Notre Dame's missing those opportunities.
We are going to attack that one tomorrow, maybe, but it's a weather game. I want to see. Look, I've sat in that stadium where it's changed from one half to another considerably. So we'll talk that game at halftime tomorrow.
I'll say this: if you want to bet Notre Dame, I think you got to bet.
Yeah, you're going to have to lay 9.5.
Yeah, 100%. It's not coming back. It's probably closing 10 or on the flip side. So 9.5 is as good as it's going to get.
Agree.
I like, I would, that's to me, if you want to take USC, I totally agree with a live look in that one.
Yeah. I don't know. You know me. I'm always wanting to bet against Notre Dame. I'll tell you this. I have 13.5 in pocket from the summer. I'm not super confident about it. So that's just where I'm at on that game right now. Jacob C is a new member. Appreciate you. Moses, $4.99 super chat. His questions about Joe Flacco turning back on the clock on the read option. Thoughts on Vandy and San Jose State. Thank you, guys. Best college info is right here.
I'll tell you what, just on last night's game, he did what your veteran old guy does.
Yeah.
I'm just going to throw it to our best player. I'm just going to give Chase 20 fucking targets. He said they're calling stuff in the play. I don't know the play. I only been here for 3 days. I'm just throwing it to Jamar Chase. And occasionally that's going to win you some games. So good for him. That's why you signed him. Because Jake Browning was throwing it to the opposite team every week. So.
There you go. Do you do anything? We will have something on the next game. But San Jose State, Utah State, did you do anything tonight in that one?
I did. So very early price that nobody wants to hear on Utah State. I don't, but this is not one that I'm looking to buy back on. What is there a number for you on San Jose State? I think if you got in,
I'm not really.
No, me neither. I
didn't have good vibes on either one. San Jose State had a crushing loss last week.
There was also some Eget. I see in the chat too, some Eget questionable.
Yes, there is. And Scudero, I think, is also banged up, the leading wide receiver in the country.
Yeah. So that's one that you probably got to wait to warm-ups to see who's going to play. Because there's not much.
I would say I would be betting that minus 3.5 on Utah State at our friends at FanDuel. So there you go on that one.
Yep.
The other one, let's talk about it because, people probably been like, these guys haven't really given out much.
Right. They're wishy-washy. They're taking the foot off the gas.
Let's just go to it. LSU-Vanderbilt. we're going to double best bet this one. Double best bet. We are laying it with Vanderbilt minus 1.5, and we are going under 48.5. Double best bet, Vanderbilt, and the under 48.5 minus 1.5. Nussmeier's banged up for LSU.
And I got to tell you, you know what? Apologize if anybody here, I don't know if we have any Vandy fans, but I'm finally doing it. I'm in on Vandy. So if this is the week if it goes bad, I'm in. And it's in on them as the first time as an SEC favorite in
I know.
50 years or whatever. So, yeah.
I would prefer I'm just telling you, I would prefer the under over the side. I think the under is one of the best bets out there on the board. So there you go. Best bet, double best bet there. And when we mean, thank you, Barb, for logging that. Getting us the best price. Jake Wood in the chat, $1.99. Thoughts on Georgia, Ole Miss, and Connecticut plus 1.5. Connecticut, we mentioned, was the sharper side. Just, wanted a 3 there. Always want the best of the number, but I wouldn't be stunned if they won. BC's in disarray. Connecticut off a bye. Connecticut lost a couple tough games in overtime that they could have won against Delaware and Syracuse. I wonder what they'd be favored if they had won those 2 games.
Yep.
The other game, Georgia, Ole Miss. I like Georgia. It's minus 6.5 at our friends at.
I was going to say that is the best price in the market.
It's expensive. It's minus 128, but I love Georgia. I know a lot of people like Georgia at 7.
Yeah, I filled some at our friends at FanDuel for a friend of the show earlier at that. It was a couple cents cheaper, but yeah, if you want the 6.5, I think that's the only place to get it. Even though you're paying some extra juice, it's cheaper than if you buy it off 7 elsewhere. So yeah, I lean that way. Again, we're in lockstep on the Lane Kiffin.
I bet Georgia minus 6.5. I like that. I know the 7.5's got taken away today, but I don't know. I watched that Ole Miss Washington State game. That was one where a 33-point favorite wins by 3, and it was a pretty legitimate 3. Now, I would have graded it more at like 10 because Ole Miss had some opportunities in the first half, but that was a Lane Kiffin special there. And I like the fact, I don't know how to quantify it, but here's what I do know. Ole Miss beat Georgia by 18 last year. It was Georgia's worst loss in like 6 years. I expect a full-out effort from Georgia here.
Yeah, you know what? Lane has been he's saying last week we were preparing for Georgia. We didn't focus enough on Washington State. He's saying the week before, I bet the over the game goes, 30 points under in that. I just don't think this Ole Miss team, outside of Chambliss coming in and them playing a few peasants, I don't think they got the juice. I don't think the defense is very good. I don't think their skill talent is as good as it was. Like, this is not last year's team, and they really haven't been put in their place yet. I'll call it that. Again, I don't think Georgia's elite this year, but it's a much better team than I just think on paper than what Ole Miss has been. And some of the results have kind of gotten us here to 6.5 or 7. So wouldn't surprise me to see that put on. And again, Chambliss, he's been all right when things are on schedule. He's all right. Anything off that, and their offensive line isn't what it used to be, I think Kirby really gets after him. So, yeah.
All the games have been at home so far for the most part. Arkansas was at home. LSU was at home. Washington State was at home. This is a big test for him from the days at playing in front of 690 people at Ferris State to 90,000. So we'll see. I like Georgia.
Let's talk. A couple people have asked, and this is all the line movement and the indication Klubnik is a no-go.
Yep.
But I got to tell you, what do you think on that one, even without him?
Wow. Are you serious? I thought I would be on an island there. I would be more interested in Clemson now.
Me too.
I don't think Klubnik played that well this year. Vizina, I know he throw one pass and got picked last week, but I've seen enough from him the last few years that I don't like this SMU team. There's not one game that I've been impressed with them this whole season. I know they covered for the first time last week. They shouldn't have covered. They got a 96-yard pick six, and they stopped Stanford at the 1-yard line. Should not have covered last week. So I like Clemson here -5.5.
Do you think when the official announcement comes out,
we gotta wait though? I'm not best betting it at this one.
Game at 3:30 tomorrow, so you'll probably get the a Thamel tweet or something that comes out of there. So I tend to agree at 5.5. It'd still be a play for me, but I might get a little greedy here and think that it gets a touch better if once it's announced official.
Agree.
Maybe, although I honestly though this to me is way baked in already. Even
it's already moved 4 or 5 points.
Yeah, like I think this maybe even goes beyond what even like the most, I don't know how to call it, the most extreme adjustment would be for club. I don't think this, unless I'm misreading the backup situation, I don't think Klubnik's been fantastic by any means, and this is a pretty massive adjustment through a couple of key numbers here. That's big time.
I still think though, when Thamel I've seen it constantly all year. Whenever those guys, Nakos and Thamel, tweet something out, you'll still get. I want you guys to get the best number. So right after they tweet that and it moves, that's when you attack, because we'll be attacking. Now, if it's still holding strong when we're doing the halftime show 2 hours before the game tomorrow, then we'll best bet it. So there we go there. I like that you had those thoughts. I thought I'd be alone in that one.
I did not
as we're speaking, Arizona State continues to take money.
You know what? At our friends
and
at
Notre
FanDuel,
Dame got smashed. Did you see that?
Oh yeah, I just did. I scrolled down now, just see it. I agree with the Arizona State play at. I did bet some 7.5 in that. You know what? I ended up missing the premium numbers. I took some 7.5 because I thought I was going to go down. Some of the Levitt chirp that he's pretty good to go. So that's a big number to be laying for a Texas Tech team that I like quite a bit. But 7 on the road versus Arizona State this is your Kenny D, like the season on the line type of game for them. You got to win this to have a shot at the playoff, everything. So I like the touch. I like the touchdown. Better than a touchdown there if you can get it. There's still a couple.
Sharpest guy I know that runs with the big dogs like the under there, which I kind of agree with.
Yep.
All right, back to the chat. Boy, no,
I'll
tell you. I mean, that's funny that they took some big. We told you on here that it was gonna go. I mean, it shows every week. I'll be honest with y'all. I'd be, if you weren't looking to bet SC. I think 10.5 is going to pop up. There's one out there. I'm telling you, there's going to be multiple 10.5s. Notre Dame's being priced like, maybe outside of Ohio State, the best team in the country. There you go there. Back to the chat. We've got a bunch more super chats. Ian McNeil, 999. Just wanted to say thanks to the best college football duo in the business. We appreciate that. Spare a minute to talk about my alma mater, App State. Seeing them drift down in the 10 range at home against Coastal. Is that a go? It's tough with each team because they've both been Jekyll and Hyde a little bit. The problem with me is I backed App State a few weeks ago against Boise, and I thought they looked miserable in that game.
Oh, yeah.
That was bad, but they've rebounded. Obviously, last week, Market didn't like them against Georgia. Georgia State. Yeah, they laid 3 and easily won. Coastal's been way up and down. I mean, just when you think that this is a bottom 2-3 team in the country, they pull an upset. Last week, they pulled an upset against South Alabama. I can tell you the doctors on App State. I'm not anywhere. If I appreciate you the super chat and whatnot, but honestly, at 10.5, I'd probably lean Coastal.
Yeah, it was not, because I know, this is another one where some people that have been on App State and it's gotten bought right back. So those are all the ones that I flag a little bit, especially when multiple services or multiple people that have market influence go one way and it comes all the way back or even then some.
Yeah.
That's one that's always, kind of a red flag in the hat type of thing. I would lean probably the other way with you, but that's one that I don't. It's another one that I hate to be on the fence, but not one that I'm looking to have a position in.
Yeah.
The team performances have been all trip. I agree with you. Like performances all over the place.
Yeah.
App look horrible, and they rebound. Coastal look like absolute dead zone. They come up.
That's a high. I could see App
High
State winning by
variance.
4 touchdowns or Coastal winning the game.
Yep. It's very CUSA level, the bottom of the Sun Belt, very very Conference USA-ish, with anything can happen any week. So hard for me to lay that kind of number.
Thanks, Ian. Again, Alaska Bullworm 2. He's been a member for a month. Texas minus 12.5 versus the worst SEC team. I'm not
I
there.
cannot lay that number on the road with Arch Manning in that offense.
I agree.
I can't do it. And I know, listen,
Have
Texas.
you taken it though? I'm waiting for a 14.
Me too. I'll say I will be on Kentucky in this game. And if it's going to be 13, there is actually 113.5 out there, 1 or 2. I'll be on Kentucky in this game. Again,
I wouldn't be a bit surprised. I'll call a shot. I wouldn't be a bit surprised they win the game. I hate Kentucky this year too.
Yep.
That's how much I think Texas is still very fraudulent.
I think they can lose. The way they play leaves you susceptible to losing any game. Couple of turnovers. The offense hasn't been go. Arch Manning's just not it. So their offense, and I give it to Sarkisian last week, pulled a few things out to get them enough scores to win last week versus Oklahoma against John Matier, who had the worst game of the season for any quarterback.
Didn't they have a punt return too?
Right. So to me, they did just enough to win ugly in that game. To go on the road now and win by 2 touchdowns, I don't see it. I don't see it at all. Kentucky, I will say, it's at 7 tomorrow. If it's 13 or better,
yeah, I think we might best
betting it.
Yeah, I agree. I just been waiting. It's paid to wait. Just have some patience. I know no one has any patience anymore.
No,
me, Mr. Sunday, best bets. Earlier in my career, and people wanted to kill me, hang me from a tree. I've been later than can be. I just we'll wait. We'll see.
If you're not getting just the market, if you're not getting in right at open, then I agree with you.
Oh, of course. I mean, you're gonna. I'm still betting the stuff. When FanDuel.
Right. Yeah, like you're either betting the Stone Open, or I agree. Or
Monday morning, even a little bit. Now that the 3-letter service. Oh, I got to bring this up because I said I would. They reached out to me, as you would expect from my comments on Monday's show.
Oh, I did not know this.
Yes, I forgot to mention this. Hopefully, they're watching. I thought I'd address this at the top, but apparently, and they sent me the proof. They announced beforehand that last week was going to be their final week.
Hey, we're a professional. We can do a retraction.
Yep. So, I'm a journalist. I'm a journalism graduate. So, yes, we are officially retracting the Monday statement saying how ironic that have your best week in years and it's time for basketball season. So, I apologize to Ed, specifically Ed. I apologize. So, we're all good. Made a mistake. I apologize there.
No, good. Hey, that's what we listen. Owning up, that's what we keep it here. And yeah, I'll agree.
But we also like to have. I wasn't being derogatory. I like poking at everybody, including us.
Good jab. Got a great laugh out of me. And you know what? If you're gonna close out the year, that's how you do it. So hey, good for them for having a big week.
Yes. And poke right back, jab right back.
Yeah,
it's all in good fun here. We make fun of ourselves as much as anybody. So
we can take the punches both ways.
Yes. So if you're watching out there, hopefully you are. I apologize. Kyle in the chat, $5. Happy Friday, guys. Going to the Cal game tonight. -8, low enough to get involved. Not a big bet, but I think a bet. Boy, it's a 6.5. That's way juiced out there. Far away places. 7.5's out there. Yeah, 8. I'm greedy. Let's see where it's.
I was just going with it. It's already some 7.5 flickering. Yep. Wait till you're going to the game. As long as you got the phone with you, wait until, right before kick and see what it's doing. Because once you're past the 9.5s in the market stuff, now your next stop, right, is you wait to see if you can get a 7. So, have the board pulled up and see if a 7 flickers. Because once you're sitting at 8, there's no reason to rush and play an 8. So see if you get another wave of UNC money, which I don't totally understand. I'll be honest with you. But
I will say something that will get me in trouble here. I don't think this is the type of game where the number is going to come into play.
Oh my.
Yeah. I mean, they either got it or they don't, North Carolina, right? I mean, they've been totally non-competitive against the Power 4 competition so far. And there's been even more distraction in the last 2 weeks than what they've had. And then I don't know, the Pablo Torre stuff, I mean, it's just what a dumpster fire. Now, JKS has to play a clean game for Cal.
Yeah.
So if we get a clean game, Cal's winning with some margin here. But wait, I think you're going to get better than 8. I can tell you that. It's already available.
Yeah, it's already going. And I see a couple other exchange things going that way too. So I agree. Wait for that 8, but I don't hate the play at all. Even though, on Cal, man. No, I will say at 7, I will be on Cal with you if it gets there.
Yes. Back to the chat, GOG499, thoughts on Vandy LSU. Saw Joey K's old friend Portnoy came in large on Vandy. Well, we're in large on Vandy. Not that we're wild about laying it, but it Nuss is banged up for LSU. That's all I can say.
Yeah, and you know what? Numbers matter. Would I have laid Vandy -3? No. But now that you're getting, the 1.5 and getting close to pick on the money line, -115, -120 out there, that to me is in the buying range. So yes, I will appreciate the irony that we waited until Vanderbilt was the first favorite in 40 years to bet them and then are going to lose on Vanderbilt. So yes, on Monday's show, please let us know about that.
Well, you won't have to wait. It'll be halftime.
Oh yeah, I was going to say when it's 35-3 LSU and Pablo's got 4 picks, I'll regret that deeply.
One thing I'll say, the folks on the Bayou going to take a loss to Vanderbilt. I don't think they're going to take it too well, even though LSU's an underdog right now.
And you know what? No, I agree with you, but that's how many coaches right now, we don't have to go, all are on the fucking hot seat. It is I mean, I haven't even heard of Brian Kelly peep so far this year. That's how many hot seats are going right now.
Oh, I think if he loses to Vanderbilt,
this one,
and you see the schedule that's coming up, it will get as hot as the crayfish down there.
Is it crayfish or crawfish?
Crawfish. I think down there it's crawfish.
Okay.
Up here it's crayfish. Okay. Crawfish down there.
I was maybe Joey Southern Belle here was. I thought it was just crawfish.
You chat can correct it. Crayfish up north. I mean, but crawfish down.
People are saying, oh, okay, but I know how it's spelled, but the pronunciation.
All right. Maybe I was wrong as a kid. Barb says crayfish north, crawfish south. Thank you, Barb. Barb's got my back.
Yeah, no. Barb
is starting to almost get Zach Phillips territory as far as producers. So already. So
yeah, and it's right. I was going to say
almost as high of a stealing as CJ Carr the next Tom Brady. Justin,
Big City Barb. Is she in LA or New York this week?
She's in New York. Okay. She's everywhere. LA, New York, every town in between.
Worldwide Barb.
Yeah. Justin Cease, hopefully I'm saying that right. $4.99 super chat. Great show, love the pod. Thoughts on Louisville plus 11.5 feels like a bad spot for Miami.
The problem is early. I can't do it anymore.
More waves of Louisville money coming in.
Yeah, I think you're going to get.
You're going to see a 10. And I'm in on Miami.
You're going to see a flat 10. Yeah, what do we got? An hour 15 they'll kick. Yeah. And it's right there. It's right there. If you got the screen up, folks, if you want to I was going to say, I will say that 11.5 is going to be the.
If you want to bet Louisville,
yeah, you bet that
be your best number at FanDuel. Yep. And he says bad spot for Miami. Normally, I wouldn't say that with the team coming off a bye. But the problem is they've had 2 byes in the last 3 weeks. So a team that's hot, momentum, that's a good way to get out of momentum, not playing football. Boy, I did not think it'd come down this low.
No, I didn't think so either.
Carter in the chat, $2. Lafayette plus 22.5 against Oregon State. Sac State minus 10.5 against Northern Colorado.
He wants the good stuff.
Yeah, he does.
It hasn't been. I will say it hasn't been as good as earlier in the year. Just for Joey K and people. But I looked into the Lafayette Oregon State one pretty deeply, and I got to tell you, I didn't have anything that was just jumping on me on that one.
I'm in wait mode. So wait till that's a 10 o'clock start time. Wait till tomorrow's show. Sac State's up to 13.5. I made a few bets. Now somebody beat me again and hammered a lot of plays. One, I've only made a couple bets. Sacramento State was one of them. So it's up to 13.5. But if I'm guessing when he says 10.5, he's also in on that one. That's a good bet. Very good bet. Connor Hartle, where do you think the market goes on Arizona State Tech quarterback at game time decision as of today? I'm here to tell you, I'm not sure that Morton's going to play. I think he's more doubtful than questionable.
Yeah. And
so
yeah,
if he doesn't go, probably 6.5-ish.
Yeah, I would say most of it's already getting baked in with the Levitt and the Morton stuff. And if anything, you see it maybe tick down a little more, but
I'm surprised you didn't put them on the money line.
You know what? Texas. Oh, literally, Thamel just tweeted Texas Tech expected to start Hammond. So
there you go. If you want to bet Arizona State, 7 would be it. It's not going to close 7. Speaking of the money line, and I got to get to some ads. Let's just get to the parlay. I like a couple of these really well. What are the
Bi-Coastal Barb? Cue me up. We're gonna go first one. This is the hit the books head to head versus some of the market competitors. Play of the week. Purdue love 3.5, and so I'm throwing them. I think they win the game. I'm throwing them in the money line. I think they're on the upswing. Played great. We're like unbelievable post game win expectancy last week versus Minnesota. Unfortunate. Northwestern, luckiest fucking team on earth that they play in the way the schedule's lined up. So give me the Boilers in that one. A head-to-head with old BP. Baylor up. Bears off a little bit of a break. TCU, they got it coming. Auburn, this one, you know what? I just think they're a better team than Missouri. Like straight up head-to-head. I will tell you, can you tell me that they're going to come off last week and absolutely fall apart? Very possible. But to get this line, a little bit of a price here, that I think you're getting a Missouri team that wants to run the ball. Auburn's defensive front's been phenomenal. And a Missouri team that I think, again, I know they closed, landed 3. I thought they got kind of handled last week for Bama, even though some of the post-game data stuff doesn't totally say that. Give me Auburn in that one. And then the Battle of the Northeast. UConn, baby. With some of the chat, with Duck, with Action Sports, I share on UConn. It would have been a best bet around 3, no doubt. We'll throw them in the money line now that the lines come down, and hopefully they get it done. And Boston College win outright. Look, finally got it really rolling there. Agreed. They had some bad luck early, but there is and this one will be in the Parlay Hub on FanDuel. Might already be up. I haven't checked to look at it, but might already be up there. Be up there for sure tomorrow.
Nice graphic.
Yeah. Graphic team's really killing it. We really have to go from Jason and some of the schmucks that are about to now Barb and the new graphics people. We've really pulled it together on this network. We
have, compared to what I think the first year that we were doing it. Remember, half the shows on the Hammer got canceled. So I was like, I don't know what's gonna happen with this. It's not like you and me were best buds before we started this show. I was like, I don't know what's going on with this. I was only doing one of the shows a week.
Sports died. We're like, oh, let's start a new betting network, and then sports died, and so we've come a long way.
We have, thanks to you guys too. The stars of the show, you guys, the chat, best chat. We do have the best chat. I know people are jealous of our chat.
We don't. Yeah, I go agree with you because this other networks do not have this. It's like, can you believe that Wyoming's not ranked in the top 28 for now? They're like, you know what I'm saying? I don't like. It's like, this chat is great because it's not casuals. It's real life.
No, it's real people. I write down. Sometimes I'm just being totally out. Sometimes I'm writing down stuff in the chat. I'm like, I haven't thought of
that. Yeah.
So, and I don't mention it on the show because it'll get taken away. So, love you guys. You guys are the best. Now, not sure if you guys have heard, but we have a new Discord here at the Hammer Betting Network. Nearly 1,000 members are in it right now, and they're in there bantering about the games. Robin's giving out his fair prices on the primetime touchdown scores, and you can chat directly with any creator and ask them questions about any bet you're trying to make. You can join right now, discord.gg/hammer. There you go. Thank you, Barb. Back to the chat. We still got super chats. Carter Malcolm, $5 super chat. Since 1997, the loser of the Georgia-Ole Miss game has failed to score more than 17 points. I know this doesn't do anything, but give me Ole Miss team total under 24.5. Don't hate that.
I don't hate that either. I haven't really got super into the team total.
I usually do them on Saturday.
Yeah.
I can tell you just off the cuff, that would probably be in the top 10. Just running down the board. I think a bet worthy to make.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. Can you see me on screen? I can only see the Discord thing right now.
Nope, I only see Discord.
Okay, that's what I was just making sure we were all right, now we're back. Yeah. You know what? We give Barbara flowers and she leaves the Discord message up. Now we got to back here. Let me sneak a Joey Pucks in because people have been asking.
Yep.
So we got 2 for tomorrow because I know like a lot of the numbers will move, but I got 2 that at least I know will close good for tomorrow. 32. Look at this even rotation number. What a professional. 32 Sabres, and this is best price in the market. Our friends at FanDuel, maybe second price. 32 Sabres plus 128. And that is at that is about 5 cents better than even you're getting at some of the other books. And then 34 Islanders plus, and again that one at I think our friends at FanDuel have plus 132. So yeah, Sabres and Islanders tomorrow for the Joey Pucks. Those are overnight, so those will be tomorrow, I think, midday. So I think, and getting them in now because we'll already be halftime will be one of the games will be already over. So Sabres, Islanders for tomorrow for Joey Pucks.
Boom. Thank you. Sam Halderman in the chat, $1.99. Iowa minus 2.5, Grunkemeyer under 165.5 passing yards. And speaking of that, I think someone else was asking about that. Sam also had a $4.99. I'm sorry, I didn't read the earlier one. You had the double pay. If you got another question, get in there. Ethan Grunkemeyer under 165.5 passing yards. Your thoughts?
You know what? I don't have, Sam, I tell you, I would lean that way. I don't have a great feel on Grunkemeyer in general. And now with new, Franklin out, does Kotelnicki change anything in terms of the game plan on that? That's one I like to know, game script wise, or even if I'm not betting a number, how I think's going to play out. Are they going to lean on the run game a lot more since Aller's out and you're playing Iowa and it's going to be a low scoring game? That's one I would lean that way with you, but it's one I haven't bet myself just because I all the uncertainty there. But my guess is I agree. I would lean that way. They try and take the air out of the ball, Katron Allen, a lot of that, and you're playing Iowa. So are you going to get down multiple scores and have to pass? Probably not. Could it go the other way, though, and Kotelnicki throws a little bit, tries to open it up a bit? Maybe, but with that, I would lean with that under 165.5, but there's a lot of variance in that one.
I would bet Iowa minus 2.5 at our friends at FanDuel. I haven't made that bet.
I don't think this is the coach bump situation. Like, I don't think the coach gets fired, and
because none of these guys are going to be. There's no chance in interim. I don't like Jim Knowles. Never liked that guy. So, nah. Who's going to be their coach now that we're a week into this? You got any?
Man. I know everybody. Matt Rule's I don't think he's.
Got one. Eli Drinkwitz, I think, would be one. Somebody like that, I think, is who they get. I got one for James Franklin. No, he's going to be on game day tomorrow, so we'll react to that tomorrow.
Where do you think Franklin's going?
I think Virginia Tech would be a good landing spot for him. Same region.
I like that.
Known recruiting. I think that's a very good hire for Virginia Tech. He'll get after it on that front. That's what Virginia Tech needs to do. Virginia's an up-and-comer when it comes to high school football in that area, and obviously over to the East Coast and D.C. and stuff. So I think that'd be a good hire for the Hokies.
I like that. I will tell you, though, I don't know if Eli Drinkwitz is the problem. The Penn State, this is the worst situation.
Who is it, though? I mean, you're fired Franklin to go up. Who is the guy?
I know. I don't know that's what I'm saying. This is the worst job. Like, you better get a bunch of guarantees because whoever taking that job probably fired in 2 years because they want to be, 10, 11, 12 win. We're going to the playoff. We're compete for a national championship. I don't know how you're going to get there. So I agree. And that is a you're getting fired type of job. So yeah, Drinkwitz probably would take it, but I don't know. I agree. And you know what, Bob? I agree. Program builder. He's not going to get you over but Virginia Tech is so in the fucking tank right now. That's a great spot for him.
Yeah.
I don't know who's going to make them happy. Happy Valley. Happy Valley is going to be very salty Valley, depending
Marcus
on who
Freeman.
gets this hire.
I'm joking.
You know who they love is like John Gruden. Like people be like, oh yeah,
that would be horrible.
Yeah, it would be.
I love Gruden. I'm like the biggest Gruden guy, but Gruden needs to be in TV.
Yep.
So
yep.
He is our generation's John Madden right now. So
yes.
That's somebody needs to be paying him big money for that.
I tell you what, though, he's going to take a job at some point.
Yeah, I think so. He's itching.
Yep.
So I love he had the BG box this week. I love it. Good timing. No more super chats. Let's just get to a couple of random games as we close out the show. Nick's asking about an interesting game. Thoughts on Arkansas plus 7.5 tomorrow? I think that's the sharp side. I haven't bet it yet. Is it a one-game bump with Petrino or not?
Right.
But that looked outside of the Notre Dame game. They've looked functional this year. I mean, it's been turnovers that have gotten them even the Tennessee game, and could have beaten Ole Miss, should have beaten Memphis, close against Tennessee. They play clean. They can be in this one, but A&M looked pretty impressive.
I will say that's where I was going to go with it. Was A&M, I think, looks like a real top 5 team, maybe best team in the SEC.
Yeah,
I gotta tell you. So that would be the only thing. I agree with you. Arkansas much better last week. Probably should have won outright. But does the bump carry over into this week? And you're playing, an even higher level of opponent. So I didn't get to the window on that one. I leaned A&M, but not at 7.5. There is 1.7 I see out there, but no, I didn't get to that one.
I got one for you. Maryland, UCLA. Maryland plus 3.5. Friends of FanDuel. Where you at on that one?
That's the only. I could be Terps. That's it for me. I know the UCLA turnaround here, but we're betting a team going to the East to West.
Yeah.
That's 3.5.
And they've blown 2 games that they could have won.
Yep.
I do lean Terps. Plus 3.5 is a bet, not a best bet.
Yep. You want to Texas? I saw you give it out, and I think it's still around. Texas State.
Yeah, you like minus 2.5?
Yeah, I do.
I'm with Mr. Muscles on that one. So yeah, let's do best bet. Texas State minus 2.5. We're against the doctor though. But I watched Marshall this morning. I was watching a few games, some random games. I watched that ODU game. Now Marshall, obviously, clearly the right side. But I mean, not only turnovers, but it was a couple turnovers off punts. One punt hit a guy, another one was a miss. I mean, just ODU did everything wrong in that game. Marshall, Texas State's very high variance. I think after losing a couple of games outright as a big favorite, that's not like they were terrible all those games. I mean, they were up significantly in both games. Just blew it at the end. Yep. I think you get a more button up Texas State, and that's a case 2.5 slight. Should be above 3 in my opinion.
Yep, I'm with you. I liked it at anything under 3 there. I was in on Texas State, and I get Marshall. Yeah, nice performance last week, kind of out there, but even very fortunate. And I'm with you on that one.
I mean, I just team off back-to-back outright losses. A favorite. This is 1990s handicap. Marshall's off their best, by far their best performance of the season. Texas State, away we go.
Keith brings this up, and then we'll get to Benny's. You see, this is the difference, though. You're a South Florida guy. I did bet some FAU 21.5.
I like South Florida, but I don't. You give me a number on any game, I can bet anybody. Where's that one at?
I think there's 21 and a hook still at.
Yeah, we are best bet Florida Atlantic plus 21.5.
Yeah, that's where I was hoping that would stick around to Showtime because they're playing much better ball. Like early in the season, the offense is rolling there.
Yeah, until we best bet it. We best bet against Memphis. They blew it in the fourth quarter. And then after that, they won both games outright. So, yeah. I mean, I know they're favored last week, but they won easily. They beat Rice. So, yeah, I like Florida backdoor easily there. Yeah, South Florida's got that big game on deck on a short week against Memphis on the road.
Oh, yeah. Short week next week at Memphis. Oh, man. I like that one. Man, I like that one.
Yeah, there we go. Snuck that one in.
Yeah, snuck that one in. I'm glad we got to that because you know what? That was on my list today, and I almost forgot to bring it up there because I know you got me on the head-to-head last week on the North Texas Florida Atlantic. That was the right side, but one of those that also we got the hook there. I think that there's one more 20.5 out there, but not much. So I like that. I like that one a lot.
Yeah, I'm glad we got that one in. Love this. show for that. And obviously, we give them out, friends of FanDuel. I mean, that's why you sign up for an account. Give you those round key numbers, the extra half points. Benjamin Rash, been a member for 10 months. Anything West Virginia, UCF, West Virginia getting healthier.
I did bet some West Virginia at a number long ago.
I bet some Central Florida on a number long ago. So I'm not in on anything right now.
No, I did not see, what's the Central Florida quarterback status?
I have not gotten confirmation on Taven Jackson. At the number I got it at, I was okay even with
either way.
Cam Fancher running around. So they moved the football last week. I know people, they got a backdoor cover and all this. I mean, they moved the football. They got stopped on downs inside the 35-yard line like 3 or 4 times. So the right team covered that game. I thought they outgained Cincinnati, for Christ's sakes. There was some bad beats, though. I don't know if you saw SVP this week. There was a class. Did you see these Texas A&M?
Yeah.
That was an all-timer. Coke Booger, $20 in this super chat. Just give me a quick go Mariners.
Go.
What is that series right now?
I thought, is it 2-1 Mariner? No, 2-2.
Yeah.
All tied up. And then we got, is it a best of, I'm such a baseball guy.
Best of 7, I think.
Okay, it's best of 7. 2-2 tied up. Go M's, baby. Go Mariners. Please, for my own sanity, knock these losers out. Who's on the bump tonight? Bryce Miller versus Kevin Guzman. I don't know who Bryce Miller is, but nice ERA, nice whip. Hopefully he gets it going today.
Yeah. Well, their crowds are really into it. I was watching one of the Tigers games. Wow, this Seattle crowd is nuts.
Yeah, they were like standing the whole game 5. They're up to cheered. So unfortunate that the Tigers couldn't have came in and knocked this.
Still was a good season for Detroit. That wasn't expected, right?
Yeah, it was definitely better than expected.
I know the ending of the regular season was terrible, but then you got it back by beating.
We've turned into like the Rays, where we're trying to it's all money ball. We don't spend any money anymore because the owner's so fucking cheap.
I don't know. Bad. Shane Trail. I can name whole lineups from 20, 30 years ago. You asked me who's pitching tonight. I have no clue.
I know.
I can run down all these teams, whether it's the Tigers from 20, 30 years ago, the Indians, now the Guardians. It's unbelievable how things have changed. Shane Trail, $5. I'm late today, but Ty Simpson, Heisman, Hilltoppers blow. Thank you, Shane, for that. Bama -8, baby. I do lean Alabama -8. The only worry I have is the 4 straight tough game for them.
I will say, let me just check he should be, if they win and they finish out with South Carolina, LSU at home, Oklahoma. Man, Jesus Christ.
It's tough. And they're not winning all these.
They're not. I'll just say that I don't think if they win out, he's your Heisman winner. 100%.
Yes, slam dunk. He's the Heisman.
Slam dunk Heisman. He deserves.
I don't think they're winning out though.
The defenses that they still got to play is
they're not totally buttoned up yet. In any of these games, they could have,
Yep.
Any of the last 3, they could have lost.
Yep.
If you just a couple plays either way.
I guess the other thing. Where you at on Heisman?
Where I am, where Mr. Tent was making fun of me online. I think it's a November award again this year. Although he's got good prices on what Carson Beck and whatnot, but let
me play a scenario. We're gonna play a little. I know we're going overtime, but Alabama loses 1 game the rest of the way. Miami, Indiana both win out. Who's your Heisman winner?
I think Mendoza. If I had to make a bet right now, it'd be Mendoza. But Indiana's not losing.
That's what
I still like. Tent will make fun of me. If Jeremiah Smith has a couple big games to close. The problem is this will go into championship week. It's going to be 12-0 Ohio State versus 12-0 Indiana. What if Jeremiah Smith has 200 yards or something receiving?
Yeah.
Goes nuclear. Or Mendoza, they beat the Buckeyes. He's going to win the Heisman. It's going to come down to the last week. Unless someone just starts going nuclear in the stats. Yeah.
There's not a great media right now. I feel like Cignetti is way more popular than Mendoza. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everyone knows Kurt Cignetti. I don't know how many people even know Mendoza's quarterback for Indiana right now.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Well, they got some studs around. I like Surratt, the wide receiver, more than
Yeah,
anybody on
and that's the
offense.
other. Like, Mendoza's been fine. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I think it's the rest of the team that's kind of really like. So, I don't know. This is one there isn't like this like breakout. Like, man, I will say, man, Ty, if Bama, even with a loss, if they win the SEC this year, I think he deserves it.
I think that's going to be it. Hold on. We got a couple more before the gun. Sam Halderman is WSU UVA rest travel disparity factoring enough. I bet the over. I do like it. There's even a 54.5. That came down a little bit. Tune in tomorrow's show. We might be on the over there.
Yeah.
I can't bet 7. I can't lay 17.5 Virginia. Other people I respect have though.
I didn't have anything in that one either. I see you. I can't do UAB either. Do you? I mean, do you do anything on the Dilfer bump? Like, we talked about
UAB?
it on Monday, but no, I don't. I'm not
lean. I guess. Nah, I don't want anything to do with that game.
No,
I haven't bet it
because that's
I guess
one.
I
mean,
you back door, but no. We gave the backdoor one. The one I prefer of the 21.5 point underdogs with the big South Florida Memphis game coming up on deck. We bet the appropriate team, in my opinion. Don't watch that'll backfire. Clip it up. Step on a duck, $5. Okay, I want to hear Joey Canada say, "Let's go Blue Jays."
Oh my God, Duck! You're not even Canadian. I know we gotta do. Let's go Jays. Fuck. Oh my
Blue
God.
Jays, the Creighton Blue Jays.
Blue
Jays.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say
yeah.
College basketball coming up. Give me Creighton.
Yeah, Creighton.
I did not know you were Canadian, Duck. Man, oh man, God, now I gotta hear it from the rest of this people on the network are all.
Boy, that gets tiresome. Kent State's taking some money right now.
Yeah. I'm
hearing whisper, and now that I'm back in Northwest Ohio, I don't know if Candle's totally safe.
Really?
People are starting to get upset.
I will tell you, if I was a Toledo at this year, might like put me over the edge. Like, come on. Last week's loss was something out of a fucking movie. Like, I was locked into that one because we had a best bet and was like, we're going to lose this game by 50 fucking points. Like, this is.
I thought 42-0.
When it was 21-0, if you would have given me Bowling Green plus 35.5 or Toledo minus 35.5, I would have laid it. I would have took the minus 35.5 and be like, oh no, we're going to lose that game outright to fucking like a guy who can't pass.
I laid 20.5 during the game. When they jumped up 14-0, I laid 20.5. I'm like, this is going to be the easiest bet ever.
This is going to be the big right. This is going to be the
And then they scored to go up 21-0. I'm like, yep, it's going to be easy. Jesus. Unbelievable. Happy for my alma mater, but for
Penn
Toledo.
State with old DeShields. I agree with that.
Hey, when you made it, I listened to you. I know you don't think I do, but you were mentioning about DeShields. Like, what's he mean about DeShields? I was watching some Kent State tape this morning. Yeah, he is pretty solid. So I didn't watch much Kent State football this year.
Last week during the halftime show, the game was about, and UMass is getting fucking crushed. I was like, oh, he's out. Like, he's not going to play. But of course, you go to, nobody has a Drew Dish. There's no beat reporter.
No.
The Kent State beat reporter is some, freshman who's like 14 years old who taking notes in the black room, that unpaid internship. So of course with it, but yeah, I agree. That kid, he can play. I like that at,
yeah, I think it's starting to. Normally, I would say no. This will be the week that Toledo, looks like the best team in the MAC by far. Nah, I don't know. I'm hearing whispers now. That might have been.
Yeah, I don't know.
No return last week.
I still think. Did you do anything Ohio off after the Ball State loss, where we crowned them champions at halftime? They came back, lost the game. Did you do anything on that one?
Ohio, Northern Illinois.
Yeah,
I could lean Northern Illinois, but that offense is terrible.
I know. It's so, and
I would lay 10 though, probably. No, I didn't. The MAC is the only MAC. I do like. I like Central Michigan against BG. I kind of like them to win the game. That would be my favorite MAC game this week.
What about Ohio State, Wisconsin? There's been some Wisconsin money.
I can't bet them. I can't. Team total under. I think it's like 7.5 under. Yeah, it's
I don't know. I honestly like, and I know like final score didn't look as comfortable as or it wasn't as comfortable as it should versus Ohio State last week. The offense has been a little clunky at times, but this Wisconsin offense, like, how are they going to get to 10?
I don't think so. That's a team total under. I don't know if Ohio State will want to embarrass them, and they certainly have not even got into second gear offensively yet. Ooh, I'm just telling you, the more I watch Ohio State, I'm like, ooh, they're going to be back-to-back champs.
Yeah. Wyoming Air Force. I'm doing quick round robins. Air
Force for me.
Yeah, me too.
Just waiting to get that time the right price. Lean over too. I don't know how. I have to check the weather again. Again, some of these unders are getting smacked like I'm missing something. I don't know how you can bet an under in there. I think, historically, Wyoming Air Force under. No, not with this. This Air Force team
not this year's Air Force
team. I mean, they can throw. They got a tight end. They got wing. They can do anything offensively, and then they're the worst defense in the country. Literally, the worst defense in the country.
Michigan State, Indiana.
I'm glad you brought it up before we close it out. I am getting close to Michigan State.
Oh, you're gonna do it. The Jonathan Smith circle the wagons game.
Let's wait till tomorrow. It's 27.5. I like Michigan State. You don't?
I agree with you on the price.
We need 20. I'm all in on 28 though. Like, I really like it at 28. The $90 million guaranteed contract. You've seen this before. Remember, I'm not. Signetti's great.
Smith is already fired. He's already packing his bag.
Yeah. I'm not calling for the win, but I've seen this type of stuff before. Off the biggest win in school history. Now you're laying 4 touchdowns. Oof. Weather too. I want to check it for weather.
That's a good point. Very good point.
So totals coming. This will be one good point. I know we're going super overtime, and I'm sorry, Barb's probably got a hot day tonight. And I'm going to be late for the game, but this is I'm teach you to fish instead of giving you fish. I see this a couple times a year. Big favorite, get run out. Totals coming down 3 points. I mean, who's doing the scoring here? It's Indiana, and you're not getting any. You're getting suppression on the total, but not on the side. The best example I can give you is remember that Ohio State Northwestern game for a few years ago. Total gets like bet down like 7 points. Spread doesn't move at all. Well, who's scoring the points? The Buckeyes. So that's it. Rant before we call it a show. All right, I'm looking. No more super chats. Appreciate you guys. Ton of super chats. Let's recap the best bets and we'll call it a night. As a good night, it's starting to get dark here. I'm gonna have to turn on the lights in this room. Went from light to dark. Recapping the best bets. I gotta grab them here. Sorry. We gave it a lot. We got obviously tonight, in case you missed it from Monday's show, Minnesota plus 9.5. We have under 48.5 LSU-Vanderbilt plus Vanderbilt on top of that minus 1.5. It has to do with Nussmeier. Purdue plus 3.5. We gave it on a Monday. We gave out Texas State minus 2.5 here. UNLV Boise State over 60.5. Florida Atlantic plus 21.5. And then NFL Tampa Bay. So there you go. Boom. All right. Halftime tomorrow, LSU Vanderbilt. We got 2 best bets riding on it. We'll also be talking the Michigan Washington game. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We appreciate you. The halftime show, check it out. For the man, the myth, the legend himself, Joey Knish, producer Barb, I'm merely Brad Powers. We'll see you tomorrow at 1:30.